Hey Capricorn, I'm Chris. Welcome to your May TAROTSCOPE. Sorry I missed you guys in April, but we're here today and we're going to get this underway real quick. This just came out, so the lighting here is impeccable, just for you guys. Before we get started though, Capricorn, I just want to say, finally launching my new website. Hey. It's been a while in the making, but it's here. You can check out the link below in the description, houseoflightandShadow.com. A brand new system for scheduling private readings, where now you can actually pick an appointment date, so it makes it much easier for me to manage orders, and also for you to have a good expectation around when you can get your reading. Readings are now delivered within 48 hours of the appointment date that you choose, so that makes everybody's life better. Also, you can go there to donate as well to the channel, keep us running, or just go ahead and take a look. It's real cute. I think you'll like it. All right, Capricorn, so let's get into May. What we're going to do is kind of start off by seeing what energies we have coming into the month from April, and then going ahead to see what's going on for the rest of the month. I feel though, coming into this Capricorn, like I said this a few months ago, but I feel like there's a lot of tension, right? I feel like some people might like some things around that are around you might be messing with your energy, might be messing with your flow. It's like these bitches don't know not to fuck with you, right? And Capricorn, I just think this month is going to be a moment where I think rest and recuperation are a really good thing for you. Taking a vacation if you can, even a staycation is ideal. Excuse me, sorry. It's spring, so my allergies are acting up now. But taking a break from your regular life, kind of disconnecting from the way things are going day-to-day life. Things are going on a day-to-day basis would be really good for you right now, just to remove yourself a little bit from any tense situation. Central situation here, we have Capricorn, the Page of Pentacles. So I think for a lot of you, this is moving into a new phase of life. For some of you, this is going to be a new job. For some of you, this is going to be a changed attitude towards your finances and towards your material world. I think either way, Capricorn, the energy here is emphasized. Oh my goodness, one moment. Anyway, so Capricorn, Page of Pentacles. So what I think this is ambition. I think this is focus. I think this is drive. This is willpower. This is you being ready really for the next stage of your life and for what comes next. I really feel here as though there's like a reinvigoration of your energy. And that's why I think a break of some kind is kind of good, if you can take a little vacation from work or something like that. Because this energy is like, it's ready to go, it's fertile, it's ready to burst forward with the Page of Pentacles. Your business ideas are ready to go, your new career options. I think some of you might be job hopping this month, or at least starting to lay the groundwork for that. But there's big new things coming your way. Some of you might be looking at a new apartment or a new place to live, maybe buying a house. No matter what, there's the beginning of a kind of material upgrade that's happening for you this month, Capricorn. And in your ideal here, we have the King of Cups in reverse. So I think what this is saying is that there's been a lot of emotional instability. There's been a lot of tension, like I was saying in the beginning, right? Maybe some anger, maybe some frustration with some people. And I think the month of May has you really being ready to tackle that, right? Really being ready to flip your emotional world right side up. This is a kind of a theme for the earth signs this month, where there's sort of an emphasis this month on sort of being in a place where the emotional reality, where the mental reality has kind of been overwhelming, has been taxing. And this month I see really trying to upend that, right? I think there's also a little bit of a fuck it attitude here with Capricorn, where like I said about tension and taking a break, you might be just kind of done with the way things have been, done with being upset with things, done with people who are pushing you, done with just not feeling like your best self, is what I feel like is coming up here with the King of Cups. Some of you might be dealing with water sign situations, or just like a person who maybe emotionally put you in a bad place. I think some of you could be having tension with loved ones and close people like that, that make you feel not secure, that make you feel uncared for, make you feel maybe unsupported in certain ways. So the emphasis here now, Capricorn, is to come back to yourself, come back to yourself as your home, come back to your body, come back to recognizing that caring for yourself and caring for your material world, and not just like your money and stuff, but your health, I think could be a thing here, right? Taking care of your body, taking care of your soul, taking care of the thing that underlies all that stuff, right? All right, yes. So Capricorn, coming into the past here for what you've been dealing with, we have the moon. So a lot of darkness, a lot of anger, a lot of fear, a lot of frustration. The moon puts us, I think of it as the dark night of the soul. It's sort of a place where we have to go deep within and figure out what we're about and figure out what's nagging us. And here, Capricorn, the thing about emotions is that they're often always triggers. They're often indicators, rather, that something is wrong and that something is off. That's why when people repress their emotions, when people don't acknowledge their emotions, they tend to lash out, tend to get angry, tend to get depressed, tend to go into a dark place where maybe you're seeking escapism, where maybe you're I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with me. But either way, Capricorn, there's been a little darkness here. There's been a little secrets, I think, might have been being kept, right? Things going on beneath the surface. So this could be actual secrets being kept from you, or maybe just being misled a little bit, right? Like you've been working your ass off at work to think that think it's gonna pay off for you in some way, or like someone's dangling a promotion right in front of your face, and then that never manifests. And now you're getting to the point where now you're looking at what is real, what is honest, what is rooted in my goals, my ideal self, my dreams, right? And here we go, Capricorn, with the Knight of Pentacles. Now we're moving forward, and you're sort of a definitely deception around your material world. Definitely, I think for a lot of you about your jobs, maybe being jerked around, right? Or this could be just like a living situation, whatever makes you feel materially good and makes you feel comfortable and safe. There's been a little deceit around it, and there's been a little lack of progress, I feel like, and now what's happening is that you guys have been trying to break away from it, right? Excuse me, this is so gross. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I've been fine until you're reading. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, Capricorn, telling us, I'm sorry. Okay, again, sorry about that, Capricorn. All of a sudden, I'm doing a reading and I start getting a damn allergy attack. I swear. Anyway, so with the Knight of Pentacles here, I think that you've just been trying to keep your head down, right? Trying to focus, trying to just keep moving, trying to stay the course, and kind of there's a sort of sense of faith here, right? That things will turn out. If you just keep working hard enough, you'll prove yourself. If you keep pushing, things will get better. That's what I'm feeling with this card. And my sense here, though, is that there's sort of a misconception around that, and there's been a delusion around it. Not because you were wrong, but because I think that certain situations were never going to turn out the way that you wanted them to be. There's just never going to be the acknowledgement that you wanted to get. There's never going to be that person's not going to improve the way they are with you in a relationship because you keep trying harder, right? Your job isn't going to all of a sudden turn around and recognize that you've been busting your ass. So there's, I think, a little bit of futility here with this card, a little bit of sticking the course in a way that I'm questioning what is the best thing for you, because it just feels like with the Knight of Pentacles, often we think of it as something that's slow and steady and persistent. But right now, my feeling with looking at this, especially coming up next to the moon, is that like the persistence is maybe wasted. Like you've been putting energy towards something that is not going to come to fruition in the way that you want it to. And I think with this coming up in the past, though, Capricorn, is that we've been having these revelations, and we've been understanding, and we've been seeing things clearly. Eight of Wands rounding out the past here, so really being ready to break free from everything that's been going on. This slow and steady energy that you've been having, I think this is the breaking away from it, right? This is almost the antithesis of this energy. The Eight of Wands says go for it. The Eight of Wands says try new things. The Eight of Wands says put yourself out there in new ways, that there's so many opportunities that are available to you. And I think that you have this gift, almost it feels like, to not only see the opportunities but be able to take advantage of them, to be able to win over almost any job you set your sights on, to once you know what you want out of a relationship, once you know what kind of person you're looking for, to be able to get it. So Capricorn, there's almost like this magic manifesting power I'm feeling from you guys right now, which is good, which is what needs to be turned on right now to the fullest, and needs to get you to break away from the shit that's been holding you down, from the shit that's been sucking your energy and making you feel less than, making you feel not good enough, making you feel underappreciated. And now this month of May, Capricorn, is where we start to drive forward, where we start to break away from old habits, break away from old ways of being, break away from toxic connections to people, things that just hurt you and put you in a bad place and made you not feel your best, made you feel like, sometimes when you're not supported or you don't feel loved, it makes you wonder sometimes what's wrong with you a little bit, right? Like, what am I doing wrong? And Capricorn, that might have been the case with you, where you might have been feeling lately like, what am I doing wrong? Well, what's wrong with me? I've been trying with these people, I've been trying with this person, I've been trying with this job, and nothing's working out, so am I the problem? I'm here to tell you that you're absolutely not. The only problem that you can create for yourself right now, Capricorn, is to not take action towards something new, and to take action quickly, and to take action swiftly. Because here in your turning point, we have the Three of Wands. So we're looking towards the future in a big way. We're trying to figure out what is worthwhile, what is worth sticking by, what do we put our energies into that are actually going to pay off? What are the horizons that we're aiming towards, right? This is grounded, right? This is Capricorn not really depending on other people for anything, is what I feel with this, right? It's taking a stance for yourself, being assertive, being able to say, I don't care what people think about what I'm doing. I don't care if people feel like I'm being cold and leaving something too soon, or wasting an opportunity. I think Capricorn, this month of May, is for you to get really rooted in your intuition, and to get rooted in your judgment and your intellect and your ability to know. The goats like hop up the side of the mountain, right? They're really good at finding strong footholds. And you find footholds where other people don't, where they just see death and devastation. And so you can't quite trust, Capricorn, the input from others right now. You have to trust yourself right now, and you have to create your own vision and follow through with it, because that's where people are going to start to believe you, when they see the proof in the pudding. And so this is sort of like a self-validating month this month, Capricorn, in May. A month for you to create your own vision, to start off doing something new, doing something that's in line with what you believe to be true and what you know to be right for yourself. Because your truth is your truth. It doesn't matter if someone else thinks that that's a crazy move. You have what it takes to make that move happen. They think it's crazy because they couldn't pull it off. You know what I'm saying? So, Capricorn, trust yourself and make big leaps this month. I really feel like the wisdom so far, I don't know why I'm stammering, the wisdom so far for you guys is to take a leap, to take a big leap, to take a risk, right? Whether it's getting into something new or getting out of something old. There's almost a stagnation of energy that needs to be broken from. Not even stagnation, just like a oppression, right? When I was thinking about you guys coming to this reading, I kept thinking of the Devil card, right? And I know obviously that's the card that represents you guys, but I was like, what is this Devil energy? What is it talking about? And I think what happens here this month, Capricorn, is there's a potential to, to deprive yourself of your own power by seeing that the power is in other people's hands, right? That's what we're talking about with the Devil there. This sense of projection, the sense of projection of power onto something else that has control over you somehow, a person who is able to dictate your future in certain ways. And with this card here, it's saying, nah, bitch, No one can control that but you. And if you think that they can, if you think that the progress of your career is in this one manager's hand, that's where you're going to get stuck, and that's where you're going to get angry, and that's where you're going to get frustrated. Doesn't mean you have to be the boss, but it means that that one person, maybe this job isn't right for you. And that's what it is, right? And that's not where your career is going to find acceleration. Here we go now, Capricorn, moving into the month of May, we have growth. With the first quarter moon, we have like this possibilities of horizons. This is always a card to me of releasing and embracing, right? By purging the old, by releasing the old, you make room for things to come into your life, right? And this makes sense to me right now personally. I'm not a Capricorn, I'm a Gemini, but I'm having some changes in my life that are really scary and that have been putting me in a place of feeling unstable. But then I'm also recognizing at the same time that there are things like I have to move from my apartment, and I love my apartment, and I don't want to leave it. But there are more possibilities in the future. I'm going to find another apartment that I love in due time, love more than this, and I'm going to look back at this and say it was time to go. And that's what I feel like here's Capricorn. It's like time to admit that some things have to go. It's time to admit that some things have to change. And that newness is invigorating to you right now. So again, those leaps of faith. Big changes. Now, I don't need you guys to go inventing changes, but I feel like if there's something that's been weighing on you, right? Like for a while where you've been feeling like you maybe hit a wall in some place, where you maybe been feeling like your progress has been hindered, those things right now in May are time to take action on. And this is actually a theme with the earth signs this month, is imagination and bigger dreams. Because no one like earth signs is able to accomplish dreams. So when you guys dream, it's not la-di-da, head in the clouds, pie in the sky kind of dreaming. It's the kind of dreaming that's going to create like a sort of vessel for you to move your dreams into, right? And so now we have the waxing moon. So it's a time for planning with this card, right? It's a time for like literally sitting down and writing out your goals. And this card asks you to get clear on what you want. Because as things start to come your way, as things start to manifest, you're going to have to know very clearly what you want to be able to bring it into fruition. You need an outline. You need a game plan this month, Capricorn. You need to, even on paper, right? My meditation instructor always says, what does she say? I'm getting a brain fart right now. She says, experiment with the idea. And in saying experiment with the idea, it kind of frees people up to not get so caught up in the next steps of dreaming, right? You can allow yourself just to dream big because you're experimenting with ideas. That's all it is an experiment, right? All you're doing is allowing yourself to wax poetic, to think about things in a big picture. You don't have to think about if it's doable. You don't have to imagine the consequences. You just are at a phase where you have to imagine big. So Capricorn, I think the point in saying that is that you need to understand that things can be so much better than they are right now. Sometimes when we're in shitty situations, we forget that there's a million possibilities out there for us, right? We forget that. We get so caught up in what's immediately in front of us that we don't even realize that there's things, that possibilities that we can't even imagine. You see? Rounding out the reading here, we have the Magician. So it's about creating. It's about putting things into action. It's about what I said before when the Three of Wands came out. Taking control of your life, trusting your intuition, trusting your judgment, trusting that you know what to do, and you know what you need, and you know how to make it happen. The Magician, talk about imagination. The imagination of the Magician is boundless. So get really creative, Capricorn. Start looking at things that you never thought were possible. You're having problems in a relationship. Think about ways to improve it that you might not have ever thought of before. Just be flexible with your mind. Be mentally flexible this month. But in a way that works for you, right? In a way that feels grounded. In a way that doesn't feel like you're disconnected from reality. Bottom of the deck here. we have the Six of Swords.
So what have I been saying this whole time?
Capricorn, about breaking free from the old.
Moving into smoother waters.
I like, in my other deck that I use, like for my weeklies, this card has a man, usually it's like a man rowing a woman across a boat, in a boat across a river. And in this other deck I have, it's he's rowing himself, and he has this little like sunstone. It's like something used to navigate. And I like that meaning because it's about taking yourself out of a situation. It's about navigating yourself into calmer waters. It's about taking control of your destiny, right? So
The theme of this reading
overall, Capricorn, right now is to take control.
to stop letting
Your power sit in other people's hands. To stop allowing your career, to stop allowing your happiness. To me, the King of Cups is both of those things. He's very wealthy and very emotionally balanced. In reverse, guys, this means that you don't have the power. You're giving it to other people.
take control of your happiness.
Take control of the direction of your life this month, Capricorn.
That's the name of the game.
Spell outcome card. Outcome card is the Three of Swords.
This to me is the severing. This to me is the letting
Go. This to me means, Capricorn, there's going to be some hard choices that you have to make this month.
and releasing.
Things that have hurt you, releasing things that you're comfortable with, releasing things that, there's going to be some sadness around, right? So it could be, like, for instance, if we're using the career example, because I think for a lot of you guys, this is a very career-oriented reading.
Maybe it's time to leave.
Your job, but you like the people you work with.
Your pay is stagnant.
You're not getting promoted, but it's going to make you maybe a little sad to not be around your coworkers anymore. People who you form friendships with, right?
So that's the pain that's here.
Here, it's the pain of growth. It's the
Pain that comes with change. So it's not bad.
but it is going to hurt a little bit. But you know what? This is like ripping off a Band-Aid hurt, where you get rid of the pain, you get rid of the stuff that's holding you back, you get rid of the stuff that is toxic to you,
And it hurts a little bit,
but
but
then you grow so much.
so Capricorn,
I'm going to leave you with this.
anything that you've been putting energy into
For a while and waiting for a payout, and you haven't gotten a payout, whether that's in your career, whether that's in your relationships, not reciprocation of energy,
May,
says let it go. May says light it on fire and walk away, because when you have an abundance mentality, meaning like you can let go of something because you know that there are other things available to you, that there are bigger and better things that are available to you. When
you can get in that state of mind. You can literally make anything happen this month. You look for a new job,
you're going to get it like that.
you know what I'm saying?
All right, Capricorn. So please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Again, check out my website. It's really pretty, and you can book private readings there. I haven't done those in a while, so I'm excited to start doing those again. And I think that this is a big month for recalibration, and I think that this is the beginning of a lot of happiness that's coming for you.
But this month is
Where a lot of the hard steps have to be made, right? We have Pluto in retrograde right now. It's giving us, it's making us painfully aware of places where we don't have our power.
and that's the name of the game for you. Find those places where
Where your power is being taken from you, and claim it back. All right, Capricorn, I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Check out the weeklies that are coming out, and I'll talk to you guys next month. All right.